Contradictions from Diamond Spur Rodeo. Good evening and welcome to another edition of Raw Music Urban Sessions here on Community Media of Staten Island. I'm your host this evening. My name is Lorenzo Mamelli, and we're joined by the aforementioned Diamond Spur Rodeo, a four-part all-girl alt-Americana band. They weave intricate harmonies, hooky melodies, and storybook lyrics to their sound, which is inspired by influences as diverse as Chappell Roan and Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. That's pretty diverse. Let's take this moment now to meet the members of Diamond Spur Rodeo.
Hi, I'm Selena Tybert. I play electric guitar in the band.
I'm Hannah Lynn Miller. I play mandolin.
I'm Belle Shea. I play acoustic guitar.
And Amanda Salguero on bass.
Ladies, welcome to the program. It was wonderful to have you here this evening, and it's a great start, Contradictions. An interesting title for a song. I don't see contradictions when I hear you play. It sounds like you seem to have the harmonies are just wonderful. And I asked you before the program how many years you guys have been together, and you said it was approximately just over 2 years. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And your home base is Brooklyn, but you guys have come from near and far to join forces. None of you are native Brooklynites, right?
Correct.
So why don't you tell us where, I mean, you have two members here from the Pacific Northwest, one from the Sunshine State, and one from the, is it a Nutmeg State or a
Nutmeg
Constitution?
State.
As a Nutmeg State, okay. So how did four women from so far apart manage to come together in Brooklyn to create this wonderful sound?
We met kind of through the scene in a lot of different ways. We met back in 2017. We met sooner, and then we all just lived pretty close to each other in Park Slope. And then Amanda moved in upstairs in my apartment building, and it was like, yeah, the magic. And we're so lucky. Contradictions was the first song that we wrote together as a band. So we wrote, all four of us with all four of our brains and our life experience came together to write this song. And it was the very first one, and I think that was a moment where we were like, wow, there's a lot more that's possible when all four of us are together than we would have on our own.
And you know what, we were playing it really recently at one of our shows, and I think I realized on stage that it's really about us coming together to write together and reassuring ourselves, you know, we're in this, like we're here. And I think that every time we play it on stage.
Me too.
Yeah.
So did you discover that you had this natural chemistry or in as far as musical tastes and being able to create together very early on in the process?
Yeah. I think we all our like own solo projects are like slightly different genre-wise, but we are like, we have a lot of similar interests in bands that we like to listen to and like all of each other's music a lot. And so when we came together, I think the genre that we came to is sort of like a mix of everybody's kind of tastes, which is really cool because it's not necessarily music that any of us would write on our own, and then we suddenly come together and it's like we just get to create a lot of cool stuff.
It's absolutely like the sum is greater than its parts situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about the influences. You mentioned in your bio, it does say Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, and I could hear the harmonies, the four-part harmonies together. It's very reminiscent of that. Chappell Roan, very contemporary. I love Chappell Roan. And you say the diversity from one extreme to another. Clearly, the folk influence of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, but that's something that is kind of well before your time. You're all extremely young.
We all love classic folk.
Yeah,
That is like a unifying love of ours.
It's very evident in your performance. So, you know, we'll go more into that Crosby, Stills, and Nash versus Chappell Roan thing after we hear another song from you guys. This one is called Virginia Slims. Once again, Diamond Spur Rodeo.
Do y'all have an ashtray?
Virginia Slims from Diamond Spur Rodeo. Now, I'm of a certain age. We won't get into specifics, but I remember Virginia Slims was the feminine cigarette that was marketed to women back in the 70s. And I'm amazed. Now, clearly, the song itself isn't about a cigarette, but it's about a character. And so, what is the inspiration behind Virginia Slims? Very sounds like a very powerful woman. I like the way you paint the picture of her.
This very real woman, walked into my backyard in Park Slope, and friend of a friend through an acquaintance, and so I didn't know her. She showed up and just had this incredible aura about her, and she just exuded cool, confident, in her place, like was the coolest person you've ever seen. And she smoked Virginia Slims and asked us for an ashtray. And then I was like, "This, you'll never believe what happened." And then we started kind of like
Hannah
talking
came in
about
with
it.
the first verse and was like, "Here, you
I met this amazing woman.
Well, I didn't even know they made Virginia Slims anymore. I assume you met her recently within the past
Very
7
stylish young woman in Brooklyn smokes
Wow.
Virginia Slims.
Yeah.
There's an advertising tie-in somewhere down the line for you guys. I really think. We mentioned during the last conversation before we heard Virginia Slims, and we were talking about Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, okay, as one of your influences. And I said that's kind of, it sounds that it's very the 4-part harmony, same thing that was in CSNY. Obviously, it's a band that is before your time. You guys grew up with it. Maybe you heard it from your parents or things like that in their record collection, and then you bring it all the way up to Chapel Roan. So I'm wondering how that you seem to lean more towards the retro sound than the contemporary sound. Is that a conscious decision on your part?
I think the thing we love about modern pop at Chapel Roan is it's just so singable, you know? We love songs that get stuck in your head. We love fun characters. We love glitz and glam. But I do think all of our hearts kind of rest in like the CSNY sound, you know?
So did you listen to a lot of the music from that era? Obviously, a lot of great folk women from that era, Joni Mitchell, Joan Baez, obviously. So you grew up on a lot of that. Is that stuff that you heard growing up?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Definitely, yes.
Very much so.
And Amanda brought in playing guitar growing up.
Yes, I learned how to play guitar playing Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and I think several of us learned how to sing harmonies, like listening to those folk songs back in the 60s. So in any kind of genre of music that I have like played in my life and career, it always kind of comes back to that music that I listened to when I was a teenager, which was that music from the 60s, that folk music, as Simon and Garfunkel, as Joni Mitchell, as James Taylor, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And those influences kind of infiltrate into different genres and more contemporary styles as well.
Very much evident, and you're doing a great job of channeling the spirit of those great artists.
Thank you.
And introducing their sound through your sound to a new audience, in essence. I'm just curious about one other thing. I don't want to harp on Chapel Roan. I love Chapel Roan. But, so of the current crop of artists, besides the obvious in Chapel, who else do you find to be inspiring, or do you listen to when you're not writing music? Who do you turn to for enjoyment?
Well, you and I really share, we're big I'm With Her fans, and we love the women in that band, love all their solo stuff, love them combined together. I feel like that's like a real crossover that's in our own individual music, in the band, in our own like AirPods going around the city. You know?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Madison Cunningham and Andrew Bird. So that's like a little bit folky, but also more into like alternative and rock style as well with Madison. Yes, that's.
A little bit of Casey Musgraves, a little bit of Julia Jacqueline, women who are writing really interesting lyrics but have strong melody as well. In a country folkish area, but a little bit more contemporary.
I was hoping one of you were to say Lucinda Williams, because she's one of my favorites.
Love Lucinda Williams.
But
Yeah.
to each his own, but I'm sure you have nothing but compliments for Lucinda Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Truly a
Of course.
trailblazer
Yeah,
in
of
the
course.
genre.
Yes.
Let's get back to music now, okay? So the next song we're going to hear, beautiful song, by the way. I definitely have to talk to you about the lyrics of this song. I've been listening to your music all week, so this is Diamond Spur Rodeo once again with an absolutely beautiful song about mothers. It's called Somebody's Mother. Once again, Diamond Spur Rodeo.
no time for fear, just trying to get somewhere. When you were younger, somebody's lover, you had fire in your hands. Colored dress, dreams upon the wall, all the futures she'd like to give her. She picks me up, I've never been so tall. Mama's like the redwoods, spend my childhood running with the roots she made. And if I'm ever somebody's mother, I hope I live it like you do. And if I'm ever somebody's mother, I hope I live it like you do. How do I tell her how much I love her? Does it get easier with time? How do I let go? Honey, how the hell should I know? We're all walking the same line. I need the words of a wise woman. If I'm ever somebody's mother, I'd paint the world just like you. I'd keep my hunger, keep chasing wonder, steady hands and follow through. So much younger, still need my mother to wake me up when the sky is blue. I need the words of a wise woman.
Somebody's Mother from Diamond Spur Rodeo. Please tell me the inspiration behind this song. It seems very obvious, but it's almost like the four of you got together to write an ode to motherhood in general.
Yeah, that's, I mean, kind of what happened when I was a kid. Speaking of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young and all those artists, my mom had a cover band called Somebody's Mother, and she played with a woman kind of like us. They met on the street that I grew up on, and they both played guitar, and they started singing together and singing harmonies. So they played all throughout my childhood, and that was that band, and that's kind of how I learned harmonies. And I always thought that would be a great song name, or like maybe somebody's daughter would be a great band name or something like that. And then when we started writing together, I was like, we have to write a song called Somebody's Mother. So that was the name kind of came first, and it was like, okay, so what is that song about? And since it was Somebody's Mother, we kind of thought that it would be good to write something that wasn't any singular one of our moms, but kind of a combination of all of our moms, or like how we feel about or how anyone might feel about like mothers or motherhood or stuff like that. So we kind of brought together a lot of like big influences on that, rather than just like about one specific person.
Yeah. We really wanted, I think, it to feel like an exploration of our moms as people, as full people, as young women, as when they were our age, and not just as them as that's our mom, that's their role. So and we've got the Neil Young reference, "Cowgirl in the Sand," in that second verse.
Wonderful. Really a beautiful tribute to your mom. It's really beautifully done. Diamond Spur Rodeo. What is the story behind this name?
That is the Diamond Spur Rodeo is the name of the rodeo that my grandfather ran in Spokane, Washington.
Really?
He was an ad man in the 60s and grew up on a ranch and was one of the founding members of this rodeo. And so my dad has a set of spurs at home that say Diamond Spur Rodeo, Bob Miller, with a little diamond inset on it. And I thought, when I was a kid, I thought those were the coolest things I'd ever seen in my life. And there's amazing photos of my grandfather on a horse, in the rodeo with the thing, and all the guys in their big fancy hats, and on his white horse Snake with the spurs on them. And I was always like, wow, if I'm ever in a all-girl Americana band, we should call it the Diamond Spur Rodeo.
Yeah.
It is a great name. I mean, did you do the band search to make sure no one else had that name?
No.
We should go do
We did
that.
it. We should do that.
Let's hope that that's
Great
not
point.
the case. Let's hope it's-
I don't think there is.
I think it would have come
We'd
up
know by now.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'd know by now.
You know by now is right.
Yeah.
You have a new album. Oh, you're working on your first album, actually.
Yes.
And it will be coming out later this year, right? You're not sharing the title yet, but there is a working title for it. So where do people go to keep track of Diamond Spur Rodeo's music and where you'll be playing? Where, social media-wise? Please tell us about it.
We are releasing music this entire year, almost every month up till the end of the year. So there will be new things to listen to. You can find us on Instagram, Bandcamp. We have a website, diamondspurrodeo.com. We also have a mailing list you can sign up for. We've got a link available on our website and our Instagram, and that is the best place to see the many, many places that we are playing this summer and fall as we get ready to release our first album.
That's wonderful. It's been wonderful having you here, ladies. Really fantastic. And we have one more song to go. But before we get to that song, I have to do some shameless self-promotion, if you don't mind. Please check out my program, The Rocker with Lorenzo Mamelli, which airs every other Saturday morning from 9 to 12 on makerparkradio.nyc. We play a diverse hodgepodge of generation-spanning tunes from across the rock spectrum, which includes music from ladies like Diamond Spur Rodeo. As a matter of fact, I think I played you guys on my last show. In any case, you're going to hear more music. This is a special one because all the three you just heard are available, but this is new. This is a new release. This will be coming out on July 17th. So on the way out the door tonight, you'll be humming Magpie from Diamond Spur Rodeo. Thank you once again, ladies. Wishing you nothing but the best. Join us again next time on Raw Music Urban Sessions. Have a good night.
Did you know I kept the matchbox I used to burn our memories? Pages turning into ashes underneath the willow trees. Did you know I kept the stone you pointed out down by the pond? The weight I heavy in my pocket even after you were gone. Did you know I hold a grudge like it's a baby to my breast? I was wide awake with wanting, you were sleeping on my chest. Did you know I kept your secrets, but they were worth the weight of gold? Even when the ghosts were leaving and I had nothing left. Oh. So I am not a good guy. Could it be your daydream? Am I just a magpie looking for the love you leave? Take you to the canyon, scatter us like we seeds. Say I'm like a magpie, proof that you once wanted to be. You used to kiss me like you meant it. You used to make me love the dark. Soft lips printed on my cheek. The only way you leave a mark. Do you ever miss a pain because it's what you really feel. I'm still looking for that ache, but you will never mind.